Hi, this is James Hebert with the UT. We're going inside La Jolla Playhouse to talk to Trey Anastasio of the band Phish and Amanda Green, his co-composer on the musical Hands on a Hardbody.
What attracted me to it is that it's such an American story. That's probably the most exciting thing to me. It feels very relevant, and it feels very of the story. It feels very timely.
I don't know how much you consider this a comedy as opposed to a drama with comedic elements. It's probably more complicated than that.
I hate the word pathos. I don't hate the word pathos, but there is. I mean, there's a lot of depth, and that's why it's been such a rewarding experience working on it.
Every single day is a fluid part of the process that anything can change. You know, you put the band in, and stand back, and it's possible that the arrangements are conflicting with certain lines and that kind of thing. I mean, anything can change.
And the audience is a complete game changer. You know, as I said, we sit there and we go.
I haven't had that experience yet.
Yeah.
Well, and again, you're someone who's obviously experienced in this rapport with an audience. I mean, you get 10,000 people to stand up and do the meat stick dance, and it's one of them.
Did you stand up and do it?
Oh, for sure. I stood up and did the meat stick.
I think I remember you were saying at the show here that San Diego was the first West Coast city to actually learn the meat or do the meat stick. So.
But one of the
point of pride.
If I just can say also about Trey is starting to work with him on this musical is he really knows how to entertain an audience. I mean, in a funny way and in a profound way. His eye is on the prize, which is what's this going to be like to watch. I mean, it's an invaluable.
Your band having been, I mean, I think you've talked about this before, the idea of endurance. You would play 7-hour shows sometimes, and I think you played sometimes on New Year's Eve until past sunrise.
Yeah.
And there seems a little bit of a parallel there, maybe, with these people who are standing around doing this thing for 80 hours on end. Was that at all something that kind of attracted you to their saga?
It's funny. That's a good question. I didn't really think about it until now, though. All I could say is, you know, perspective certainly changes after a number of hours, and that happens in the play in a big way.
You were talking about the band. Are these are the musicians people you've worked with in the past?
No, and we were very happy to find local. As a matter of fact, the two people we're going to go see tonight are local San Diegan musicians. Did I say that? It's San Diegan.
Yeah, that's.
Right. And neither of them have been in a pit before. But we looked around online and talked to people and found musicians we admired and asked them for references and found a couple of really cool guitar players. And there's actually the bass player's from La Jolla. He's a guy who lives in New York now, but he grew up here. But it's been fun for us to meet local musicians and, you know, teach them the songs and go through the arrangements. And it's
Trey's been amazing about doing that.
Sounds pretty amazing.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
It's amazing to us, whatever that means.